There is a book that is so mysterious, so confusing, that even the smartest people have not been able to understand its secrets. It is written in a language no one knows, filled with pictures of strange plants, star maps, and puzzling symbols. For over 600 years, experts, code breakers, and even powerful computers have tried to solve it, but no one can. Some believe it holds the lost knowledge of an ancient civilization. Others think it is a magic book, carefully hidden so only the right person can unlock its secrets. And yet, almost no one talks about it. No one told you about it. This is the Voynich Manuscript, a book that exists yet doesn't seem to fit anywhere. A book that speaks, yet no one understands. A book that refuses to disappear, yet remains unsolved. Why was it written? Who wrote it? And most importantly, what secrets does it hide? Tonight, we begin a journey not just through history, but into the unknown. We will uncover the mysteries of this strange book, explore the different ideas about its purpose, and maybe, just maybe, find a glimpse of the ancient wisdom it might hold. But be careful. Some secrets are not meant to be discovered. Are you ready? The story begins in 1912, when a rare book dealer named Wilfred Voynich found it in an Italian monastery. He had seen many old books, but nothing like this. The pages were made from animal skin, and scientists later discovered they were from the early 1400s, before the printing press was even invented. Yet, the writing inside was strange, written in a language no one had ever seen. Hundreds of pages filled with unknown words, strange drawings of plants that don't exist, star maps that don't match our sky, and pictures of people doing odd ritual-like activities. But the mystery goes even deeper. Some believe the book was made by medieval alchemists, people who tried to create magical potions or turn metals into gold. Others think it is connected to lost ancient wisdom, knowledge that only a few were meant to understand. Some even whisper that it could be a piece of the famous Library of Alexandria, a place that once held the world's greatest knowledge before it was burned down. And yet, no one really talks about it. Why is such an important mystery not more well known? What if the words in this book, if we ever understand them, tell us secrets that could change everything we know? Throughout history, knowledge has been both a gift and a weapon. Long ago, powerful leaders burned books that went against their beliefs, trying to erase ideas they didn't like. Secret societies, like the Freemasons or the Rosicrucians, were also known to hide their wisdom in codes and symbols, making sure only special people could read them. Maybe the Voynich Manuscript isn't just a mystery to solve, but a test, a secret covered by a puzzle meant only for those who have the ability to understand. Even the smartest code breakers, including those from World War II and modern AI technology, have failed to decode it. But if it is just nonsense, why does it follow the rules of real languages? Why does it look like a real spoken tongue, even though no one can read it? Could it be that this book was made to be unreadable to normal minds? Maybe it needs a completely different way of thinking to understand. In many ancient traditions, knowledge is hidden not because it is forbidden, but because it must be earned. Long ago, mystery schools taught that truth isn't something you can simply be given. You have to discover it yourself. If the Voynich Manuscript truly holds lost wisdom, then its biggest secret may not be in its words, but in the journey to understanding them. This book is more than just paper and ink. It could be a doorway, a bridge between what is known and what is meant to stay hidden. But hidden by whom and why? The deeper we go, the stranger this mystery becomes. And perhaps the the strangest mystery of all lies in the nature of the text itself. What if the Voynich manuscript isn't written in a human language at all? Experts studying its patterns have noticed something very odd. The way the words are arranged doesn't match any known language, yet they follow a structure similar to real speech. This means that whatever is written in the book follows the rules of language, but in a way that doesn't fit human communication. Some researchers have suggested that it might be an ancient universal language, one that existed before all other languages. Some ancient traditions speak of a first language, a special tongue used before languages were separated. In certain beliefs, people say there was once a divine script that held the secrets of the universe. Could the Voynich manuscript be a trace of that lost language? And if so, who wrote it? What if the reason we can't read the Voynich manuscript is simple? Because it was never meant for humans. Some think the book might have been written by a different kind of intelligence, one that doesn't think or speak the way we do. Could it be the work of an ancient civilization that existed before history, or even something from another world? The drawings inside make the mystery even stranger. Some plants seem to be mixes of different species. Others don't look like anything we've ever seen. The star maps inside don't match any known constellations. Some pages show people doing mysterious rituals as if they are part of a forgotten cosmic tradition. Could it be that the manuscript is a message from a lost civilization or something beyond Earth? And if that's true, why was it hidden? Why was it written in a way that no human, ancient or modern, has been able to read? The deeper we look, the stranger this book becomes. Yet, we may have only just begun to understand its true purpose, because inside its pages, there may be something even more mysterious, something that could change how we see reality itself. But to know that, we must go even deeper. And when we do, we find a pattern. All through history, books have been hidden, destroyed, or banned. Secret knowledge was protected in codes, symbols, and hidden writings. But the Voynich manuscript is different. It was never lost. It has been right in front of us, yet no one has ever been able to understand it. This has made some experts think about a strange idea. What if the book was designed so that no one could read it? Think about it. Every attempt to decode it has failed. Even the smartest computers have found patterns, but no meaning. It is almost like the book is changing, protecting its secrets, like something alive. Could it be that this book was never meant to be read by normal people? Could it be that only someone with a special kind of mind can understand it? Long ago, people believed that some books could only be understood by those who were ready. In Hindu and Buddhist traditions, some writings have secret meanings that only a wise person can see. In other teachings, it is said that real knowledge cannot be written down. It must be experienced. Could the Voynich manuscript be like that? If so, then maybe the reason we can't read it is because we are not ready to read it. Some experts believe the Voynich manuscript might not even be from the past. What if it is from the future? It sounds strange, but history is full of ideas that appeared long before they could be understood. Nikola Tesla talked about wireless energy before it was possible. Leonardo da Vinci drew helicopters and tanks hundreds of years before they were invented. What if the Voynich manuscript is like that? A book from the future, sent back in time. If that is true, it would explain why its words seem real, but don't match any language we know. It could be a language that has not been created yet. And if that is the case, then this book is not just a mystery. It is a message waiting for the right time when someone will finally be able to read it. But there is one last mystery. People who have studied the Voynich Manuscript for a long time have reported something strange. The longer they look at it, the more it seems to change. Some say they start seeing patterns they never noticed before. Others say the letters begin to look like different languages, as if the book is adjusting itself to the reader. This has led to one final mind-bending idea. What if the Voynich Manuscript is not just a book to be read, but a book that reads you? Some ancient writings are believed to have special energy, words that can change how people think. Tibetan monks chant words not just for their meaning, but because the sounds affect the brain. Could the symbols in the Voynich Manuscript be doing the same thing? Maybe this book is not meant to be read in the normal way. Maybe it is meant to change the person who tries to understand it. If the Voynich Manuscript is a puzzle, then every puzzle has an answer. But what happens when we finally solve it? Will it reveal lost knowledge, a forgotten language, the cure for diseases hidden in its pictures of plants, or something even bigger? Something that changes how we see reality itself? Some people believe that understanding this book could unlock powerful secrets. Others fear that its knowledge has stayed hidden for a reason. Maybe some things are not meant to be known. But one thing is certain. The Voynich Manuscript is not just an old book. It is a key to something much greater than we can imagine. Now the only question remaining is how to unlock the secrets of the Voynich Manuscript. One way is to look at the book without trying to read it. Just observe the shapes, the strange symbols, and the mysterious drawings. Like how some monks meditate on riddles, waiting for a moment of sudden insight. Another way is to simply stare at a page for a while and see if new patterns emerge. Sounds strange, right? But some believe that when you stop overthinking, your mind starts to see things in a whole new way. Drawing the symbols can also help. When you write or draw something, your brain connects with it differently. This is why some ancient people wrote symbols by hand, to truly understand their hidden power. The goal isn't to read the book in a normal way, but to awaken the part of the mind that can feel its meaning. And then there's another idea. What if the book doesn't follow the rules of any known language because it's not meant to? What if it requires a completely different way of thinking? People usually think in a straight line, one word after another, step by step. But some knowledge doesn't work that way. Sometimes meaning comes all at once, like a flash of understanding. To train the brain to think differently, we can try making a map of the book's symbols and drawings. Maybe, just maybe, grouping similar pictures together will reveal a hidden pattern. Some people even use dreams. Before sleeping, they focus on the book and ask themselves, what does this book mean? Then they write down anything they dream about. It might sound unbelievable, but some believe the mind knows things that we don't realize when we're awake. Looking at the book from different angles, upside down, sideways, or even in a mirror, can also help. Some old books had hidden messages that only appeared when viewed in a special way. Could the Voynich Manuscript be one of them? We can try simple things like breathing exercises to help our minds relax and focus. Some people listen to certain sounds, mysterious tones that might help the brain unlock new ways of thinking. Others sit in complete silence, removing all distractions and letting their minds open up to deeper understanding. This book isn't just a mystery from the past. It can teach us something about how we see the world today. Think about it. Sometimes we look at things but don't really see them. We read words but miss their deeper meaning. We search for answers but ignore the clues right in front of us. We can learn from this book by thinking in new ways. When we face problems, instead of struggling, we should pause and ask, what am I not noticing? The answer might be something completely unexpected. We should also question what we believe. Just like the Voynich Manuscript doesn't follow normal rules, maybe there are things in life that we accept without really thinking about them. And finally, we should be okay with not knowing everything, because some of the biggest discoveries happen when we stop trying too hard and just let our minds explore. So, what if the key to the Voynich Manuscript isn't just in decoding its symbols, but in understanding the mindset of those who created it? What if this book is a test designed to be understood only by those who think beyond the limits of modern logic? Maybe the reason we can't solve it isn't because we lack the tools, but because we lack the perception to see what's right in front of us. What if this isn't just an ancient text, but a message waiting for the right mind in the right time to unlock it? And if that mind isn't ours, then who or what was it really written for? If you found this mystery interesting, let's keep exploring the unknown together. Like, share, and subscribe to this video, and tell me in the comments, what do you think the Voynich Manuscript really is? Because maybe, just maybe, the answer is closer than we think. And always remember, truth is hidden in plain sight. Only the seekers will find it.